Welcome everyone. Tonight I am going to try and convince all of you why English should become the official language for the US and some steps that you can do to make this happen. Now, I know it may come as a surprise to all of you that English is not already the official language of the US, but as of 2012, we currently have no official language. Now, according to the US Constitution.net website, there has been an amendment that has been proposed in almost every session of Congress since the founding of our country, and yet we have not been able to make English the official language. Now, it's home to many different cultures and ethnicities. The US is often considered the melting pot of the world, and according to the 2000 US Census, there was approximately 322 different languages spoken in US households. Now, fast forward a couple years, and the 2009 US Census states that approximately 80% of all US households speak English only. Now, many groups and organizations, such as the Conference on College Composition and Communication, argue that it's unnecessary to enact this policy, and that since the beginning of our time, immigrants have been able to come over to the US and learn English within a generation or so without anyone enforcing them to do so. They also feel that it is educationally unsound, as it opposes people's right to develop their linguistic skills. They also feel that it's unfair and dangerous, as, quote, it will forbid health and safety information, street signs, court trials, and marriage ceremonies in languages people can understand. We deny them legal protection and social services, end quote. And lastly, they feel that it is unconstitutional and that it violates the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Now, a lot of opponents feel that this is an English-only policy. However, it is not. And supporters such as Pro-English would like to stress, quote, having English as our official language simply means that for the government to act officially or legally, it must communicate in English. It means the language of record is the English language, and that no one has a right to demand government services in any other language, end quote. They also would like to state that since the founding of our country, there was no need for an official language because all of the 55 delegates spoke English, and that the majority of the American population spoke English, so they just didn't feel that it was necessary at that time. They also want to state that enacting this policy is not going to prohibit the teaching of foreign languages in school systems, and that they actually encourage the teaching of foreign languages. Also, there would be certain exceptions to the policy that would protect the rights of criminal defendants or the public health of the American population. And lastly, it is not unconstitutional because this is only for government services, and people may speak whatever language they want in their own house and when they're out and about. They also feel, many supporters also feel, that having one common language is going to unite us, especially many immigrants that come to the US. Learning English will be one of the first steps that they can do to assimilate themselves with the US population. and that they're committed to ensuring all Americans are, quote, sharing in the economic, social, and political benefits of having a common language. Now, some steps that you guys can take to help enact this policy include writing letters or even calling local politicians, expressing your concern that, your concern and the reasons why English should become the official language for the U.S. Another thing you can do is to spread the word to other people, because I'm sure a lot of people are unaware that we currently do not have an official language here in the U.S. and people also may be ill-informed and don't really know all of the facts, so you can help clear up some of their questions or concerns that they might have. Now, I thank you for joining me tonight, and I hope that you will go out there and do something so we can make English become the official language for the U.S. Thank you.